movie with Adam Sandler and Chris Rock. It's been a while since the two of them have been on the screen together, and both of them have individual Netflix deals. As you know, Chris just came up with his highly successful comedy special, Tambourine, and Adam has one coming up. This comes to them, Adam produced the movie via Happy Gilmore, and they both play the fathers of the prospective bride and groom. Chris Rock is the father of the groom, and Adam Sandler is the father of the bride. Adam Sandler is a salesman, and he is a family man, very in tune with his family. They're from Long Island. He definitely has that New York accent down. Chris Rock is a renowned surgeon who's put all his eggs into his career and basically is a stranger. He's a divorced dad, and he is loaded, but he lacks more or less, how can we say this, morality. This movie is really, really funny. I mean, what else do you expect from two comedy giants? Both of them are really, really funny people, but this movie works, and it's perfect for Netflix. Like, if you need a movie and you're looking for something where you can just non-stop laugh, this is it. Like, everything and anything that can go wrong with a wedding, it goes wrong. And it's all the shenanigans and all of the craziness that they ensue in order to get this wedding off. From like the worst hotel in the world, like anything and everything that can go wrong with a hotel happens in this movie. But it's Adam Sandler's love, undying love for his daughter, and his vision for his daughter that he wants as her father to give her this wedding. No matter how many things go wrong, how many ups and downs and shenanigans ensure, he is determined to pay for the wedding and to give his daughter the wedding of her dreams. Also in this, Rachel Dratch, you remember her, former SNL alum. She plays Adam Sandler's wife, Debbie. She also has the Long Island accent down. Also, so Adam Sandler's character is named Kenny Lusting, and he is the salesman. Chris Rock's character's name is Kirby Cordes, and as I stated, he plays the father. This, as always, has the reliable and very funny Steve Buscemi on there. His name is Charles. The daughter is played by Allison Strong, and she plays Sarah, the bride. And Chicago Med family is going to be familiar with the young gentleman that is playing the groom, and I'm trying to make sure we get his name correctly, because, you know, for some strange reason, it's nothing worse than not saying his name correctly. There we go, found it. Roland Buck III. Those of you that watch Chicago MD on NBC are familiar with him. He plays April's brother, the doctor, right? And they're really, really cute. But the real stars of this movie are the supporting cast. Jake Lipman, who plays Isaac, Adam Sandler's son. And, you know, this poor guy is being thrust into things. Christian Capozzoli, who plays Mark, the cousin. The elder aunt and uncles, who is Suzanne Shepard, Aunt Iris. Also, the gentleman who plays the World War II vet and alleged World War II vet. He doesn't have legs. So the legs, spoiler alert, he doesn't have legs because of diabetes. But because Steve Buscemi's character, who is his father, that's his father, he packed his suitcase for the getaway and for the wedding. One of the things he packed was his World War II uniform. So when Adam Sandler puts him in it, because he ran out of clean clothes, everybody starts honoring him. You know how people are in this country with, like, thank you for your service, because he's in his World War II uniform. So it comes all kinds of perks. But, you know, that whole situation is like, you don't know, it's just full plum crazy, and it's really, really, really funny. The other thing is the cousins on the groom side, right? They too come meld right in, because as I explained to you guys at the beginning of this review, the hotel room is, remember the hotel room when you look and on Yelp and the people say the rug is wet, that was leaking on the ceiling, this, that, and the third. This hotel is that hotel and then some. And the hotel owner is like, just shakes its head. It's really, really hilarious. The other part is, you know, Adam Sandler character is so, you know, he so wants to impress Chris Rock, right? That, spoiler alert, there's a part in the movie where he's speaking with the hotel owner and he's like, this is supposed to be a suite. This doesn't look like a suite. Like, come on, we gotta make it look better. So they go and they put in additional furniture, a leather couch. They put in pictures on the wall, and he calls it the Jefferson suite, but not Thomas Jefferson called it the Tom Jefferson suite. So when Chris Rock's character gets there, he's like, what? And in this whole hoist of making it look so she, there's a picture of Adam Sandler's aunt on the wall, and he's like, wait a minute, this looks a lot like you. And he's like, no, this comes with the suite, I don't have anything to do with that. But it's just really, really funny, and it's good family fun. You can watch it with the whole family. There's a couple racy parts, but it's not really, like I said, is the real stars are the supporting. I mean, those two are great, but the other people really make the craziness work. And let me make sure that I give a shout out to the appropriate supporting players that are a part of this, such as you know this gentleman, you've seen him before, Rob Morgan. He plays cousin Marvin. Then Jamar Terrell Gardner, he plays cousin Edridge. Another spoiler alert, right? So because they haven't really met each other as a family, so we have these two gentlemen that are walking outside of Adam Sandler's house, right? Because he has so many people staying in his house, because as I mentioned, the hotel is a fiasco. He assumes that they're part of the family, right? So he's like, hey, look, we found two more cousins, come on in and have breakfast, right? And they're like, you know, it's as black people, when a white person is like, hey, come on in, we like, oh, this is the setup, like, what's going on? Like, you trying to set me up? You invite me in your house, next thing you kill me, you're gonna call 911. And in this particular case, they go in there and everything like that, and he's like, hey, you know, we found two more of the cousins played by Chuck Nice, who plays Leonard, and you've seen him in other stuff. And the other gentleman is, I want to make sure I say his name right, Kenneth Juan Bentley. He plays Jermaine, and, you know, the real family members are looking at them like, we don't know y'all, like, who are you? Like, are you, they're thinking they're friends of his family thinks they're part with the groom's family, and they just become a part of the whole shenanigans. It's to the point where the one cousin just roll with it, just have the eggs, just relax, go get something to eat, just put in it, to the point that, guess what, they came to the wedding. But I think the bittersweet part about it is, about all of this, is that we can relate to, every father wants to give his daughter the wedding of her dreams. No father wants to feel as though that he can't afford to give his daughter a wedding. And also, once again, money doesn't buy love, doesn't buy family, doesn't buy security. Whereas Chris's Rock family has the money, he's virtually a stranger to his own family, like his kids or anything. Like at the bachelor party, they're all happy to see Adam Sandler, and they're like, hey, you know, to Chris Rock's character, and Chris Rock's character realizes like, hey, yeah, I can pay for everything, but I'm virtually a stranger in my own family, and these folks, as nutty as it can be, are very much in touch with one another. They very much love one another. They very much care about one another. And again, this is a really nice, fun movie to see for Netflix and chill on a Friday or Saturday night. I definitely enjoy it for what it was. It will make you laugh. It will make you appreciate family. And also, you know what? It's not always a wedding or family gathering. It's not about the china that you're eating off or the prestige of the address. It truly is about togetherness. So let me know if you saw it, what your thoughts were. Do you give it a thumbs up? Do you give it a thumbs down? Please leave your comments below, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you on the next go around.